never sung a single song before. I don't really care where I stand in the winner's circle. Make room for a man from the middle with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference to me. I don't understand what you're saying, only kinda listen. Make room for a man on a mission with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference.
Turn up. I'm breaking in. I'm at the pearly gates, but they won't let it in.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports.
All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
They'll look to throw. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And incomplete here on 3rd down. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Back to throw again. Brought in over the middle by Grant. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Dolphins' defense is able. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. And the Bills' offense comes out ready to take over. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. And it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. So they take over not only... Back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. And the Bills getting set to go. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And the catch made here by Sharon Peak. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the
The offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looks pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's picked off by Jelani Jenkins. Back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
No, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Watkins alone on the left side. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's brought down after a good gain.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Come on, let's go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Charles Clay, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills have taken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback.
So back To live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Charles Clay is tight in the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
They'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession. Back out there now. Let's see what they can put together.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. So 1:55 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it's first down, Buffalo.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that. But a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with, with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was...
And never mind, Larry. These two teams apparently anxious to get back at it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll... They'll try and start this drive in the air. He completes it to Peak. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Akeem Spence busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. Robert Woods past the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Watkins alone on the left side. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The former Clemson Tiger, Sharon Peak, was the target. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
They'll stick with the pass. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
And on 2nd and goal, they decide to throw it again. And this result is even worse. They take a sack. On 1st down, it was simply an incomplete pass. Not a good first 2 plays, beginning with 1st and goal.
No, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And that was just an old-fashioned... All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He gets it here to Peak. 18 yards on the pickup there. And the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Right side complete. That's Woods. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
He'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Their big tight end. His 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Bills will extend their lead. So many times you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone. But today's tight end, they can run after the catch, too, to score.
They are big. They're strong.
offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the former Bill, Kiko Alonso. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Short throw, pick six right. Back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Back now in Miami. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. Back to throw now on first down. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he's brought down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills will add on to their lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched...
All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. Watkins alone on the left side. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first, because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And an acrobatic catch there by Watkins. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there. And the drive will continue. It's a 1st down. And quickly they get to the line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Earl Mitchell never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Dancing to his left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards there on the scramble and a 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up down the numbers. There he goes. 20, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, partner.
Back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. Now they'll throw here out of the gun to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds. Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And there's a flag on the field. And he's got Peak. The 30, the 20, 10, 5. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Holding. Defense.
Well, they have the yards anyway, so they're going to decline the penalty.
Lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Steps away to his left. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught at the 8. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Watkins alone on the left side. Out of the gun now on third down. Penalty marker is down here. Hard throw, incomplete.
Holding. Offense.
NFL teams last year a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. That's caught at the 3. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down?
All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. Looks like he'll throw here. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. Sammy Watkins. He's going to go. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills will extend their lead.
And to me...
All right, partner, as a defender, How do you feel about a game like this?